for Angel.
She was a little late getting going against Chicago in the last game, so it's good for Minnesota. And Chicago played brilliantly Saturday against Minnesota, but that was the one area, the turnovers, 12 minutes. So she should be coming to this game well rested as well.
Angel Reese, a quick turn.
But really, it comes down to matchups and just a feel for the moment.
Angel Reese over to Cardoso, skyscraper.
With Rachel Banham at the three, or at the point, because the culture of this team is so strong.
Angel.
What's up, YouTube? This is JG, always on topics. Thank you for viewing my channel. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's get down to this. So the Chicago Sky apparently lost pretty bad. They couldn't get that back-to-back, and they had to suffer a nice big defeat off of it, 91-78 against the Lynx. Well, first off, kudos to Angel Reese. She had another big game, 22 points, 10 rebounds. I believe she got like 4 or 5 assists. She do have 5 turnovers as well. I think it was 4 assists, 5 turnovers. It's got to get cut down. She did get like a block and a steal, I believe. It don't matter. You know, she's still growing. Second year, she is 64% from field goal range, and that's real dang good improvement. That's damn good. But let's get on to what's really going on. Let's get into the cons of this. What's going on is, you know, the Sky kind of like went back on what they were supposed to do, and that's, you know, not giving the ball to their main scorers. First of all, Ariel Atkins was very quiet. 1 for 3, 2 points. That's only because she had an injury. I think she and Michaela collided, run into each other, and Michaela ended up with a hurt head. You know, they was concerned that maybe a concussion. They tend to find out that it's not a concussion. How Tyler Marsh said Michaela will be fine. She'll be ready in the next coming game. But as for Ariel Atkins, it's a huge concern. He says supposedly she's supposed to, you know, hurt her foot or ankle, or I don't know what it was, but she had some injury, and they said the injury, she might be out for a good while. So now it's like, and you feel, and it's bad enough. Sky just don't look good. Like, even when they have all their players, it's bad enough they wasn't doing good in the beginning. They was starting to progress a bit, and then these injuries happen. So it's really not the time for them to have injuries. Camila Cardoso did not get the ball, you know, and she wasn't being aggressive. But you know, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. I don't care about her getting an assist, but the 6 points and 6 rebounds is the main concern, because it seems like once again Camilo is going back to the South Camilo that nobody wants to see, and that's probably because nobody's giving her the ball. You know, the guard players got to do better. Rachel Banham did play good. She made some nice passes. She was hitting the threes. Kia Nurse, you know, scored only 4 points. That's probably like the best we probably need off of her. She just don't have a good awareness when she plays both sides of the ball. Of course, her perimeter defense is terrible. You know, not good at defending at all. She always leaving her man open. Courtney Williams and Nafisa Collins demolished us because we got a weak perimeter defense. Like, no one's being responsible, and we're just letting teams just get open for 3-point shots, and that's not good. So there's a lot of work that needs to be going for the Sky. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest, man. You know, all these losses. You know, you think Angel having these big games. You know, people want to know how they still losing if Angel's been playing well. Well, even Aja Wilson couldn't even help this team with the roster they have. And you know, this all starts from Jeff Pagliocci. He's a terrible general manager. He did a terrible job in the offseason picking up players. He could have did way more better than this. There were way more better options than people he picked up. he could have picked up Dejanay Carrington as well as he picked up Courtney Vandersloot, who's probably got like a year or two left in her. So, and Vandersloot, if we're to return, she'll be a backup point guard at best. So this is has been a disaster. You know what I'm saying? You know, Odyssey Sims is available. You know what I'm saying? Why not try to like see if you can get a contract to sign her in? You know what I'm saying? Why leave your why leave this team the way it is? Like, you're gonna have Kia Nurse start at shooting guard, you know, Rachel Bellman at point guard. Like, how's this gonna work? This is gonna be more pressure on Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso now because there's no point guard to be picked up. You know, Odyssey Sims is still open, and she can help both Camila and Angel out. But Jeff, he's just not gonna do nothing about it. You know, I don't know if he can afford them or he just a lazy GM. But man, now it's not the time to like, you know, leave your roster short. You gotta pick someone up. What is the front office doing? Michael Alter, Nadia Robinson, what y'all doing? Y'all gotta get on Jeff's ass because he's not doing nothing about it, and it's hurting his team. It's putting all the pressure on Angel. Angel's gonna mess around and hurt herself again trying to do all this work. Y'all put all these pressures on two rookies. They already got hurt for the season because they try to you know, team up to give each other the ball to make things happen because the last year's guards wouldn't give them the ball. You know, now Angel may have to play twice as hard to keep, you know, to try to help the Sky stay in the game or win. And nothing is happening. Like, look at how it all started. And you got Tyler Marsh, who's really not good at adjusting. He already had bad adjustments and bad rotations from the beginning with the whole roster. Now with Ariel out, his rotations might get even worse. So yeah, the turnovers, they got to be, you know, dealt with. Like, the turnovers got to get cut down. The third quarter, we got to play better in the second half. Sky has to learn how to be a second half team. All this starting off in the first half, getting people's hopes up, thinking they got a chance, and then only to disappoint them in the second half is unacceptable. It's very unacceptable, and there's no place for stuff like that. But yeah, shout out for Angel Reese for balling out the way she did. I know she's been looking forward to like showing her real skills. You know, we starting to look at the Angel Reese that we saw at LSU, and only difference is she doesn't have a strong winning team. You know what I'm saying? And that's not right for her. And if it was up to me, Jeff Pagliocci would have been gone, and I had to just do it myself. Like, at this point, trade Angel and Camila. You know what I'm saying? Put Angel and Camila in better situations where they deserve to be happy, because they deserve to win. They need to be on teams that care about winning, not around organizations that care about sabotaging them, because that's what it looks like. And it's very sickening. Well, this is JG, always on topics, and I just want to say, be one.